Welcome back, everybody. It's Kyle McKinney with Edwards Kia in Council Bluffs, Iowa. We're adding in a new addition to our 2018 lineup of demonstrations. And for today's purposes, I'll be showing you a walk around on the 2018 Kia Sportage EX trim level. It is all-wheel drive. Without further ado, let's start. As always, I'm going to start from the front of the vehicle, kind of show you some differences. Notice I turned the car on this time around because I want you to see these LED daylight running lights. They're really cool, very bright, and it just gives it a really nice appeal on the front. As far as the body, there hasn't been much that's changed. They have the same front fascia and the same design, so they haven't changed the body style. From 2011 to 2016, the Kia Sportage had the same body style. So this 17, they've revamped, and they're just doing such a great job that they've kept the same body. All right, so starting underneath the hood, Kia still has their signature gasoline direct injection, which essentially doesn't waste any of the fuel. You have better emissions, more horsepower, and more torque. The best engine on the market. It's very remarkable. Small 2.4 liter four-cylinder, exceptional fuel economy, and quite a bit of power. The battery, the air filter, everything is all in the same spot, so they haven't changed anything. These engines are timing chains rather than the timing belt that they had prior to 2011. So really nice. It's going to last for over 10 years. All right, so approaching the passenger side of the vehicle, I always like to talk about the wheels. With this EX model, they come standard with the 18-inch alloys. They've got a really classy look, and it's something that really stands out with this particular trim. It is an all-wheel drive, which is indicated here. And with the all-wheel drive, you'll always have your fog lights standard on that model, whether it's an LX, an EX, or an SX Turbo Edition. Additionally to that, you'll have the LED lights integrated into your mirrors on the EX and above. All right, so getting in the backseat of a Kia Sportage is the same as it was last year. For many years between 2011 and 2016, there was a lot of differences, but what I like is with the EX, you have the leather, you have the same climate control for the people in the rear seats, you have a rapid charge USB port as well as a 180 watt port. You can charge, your small laptop, you can charge your phones, a bunch of different devices you can get plugged in there. You have your map pockets here, and then what's also nice is you have your cup holder and your armrest. Now what's great, what they've done since last year is this seat, you have a 60-40 split, and they fold all the way down and lock into place. But on the flip side, if you're on a long trip, you can actually recline, get back and comfortable for on the those longer drives. So at the rear of the Sportage, they've maintained the same design as I mentioned earlier, but one thing that's definitely going to be something you'll notice with an EX, you'll have your badge here, but one of the other things is on the top you have the little snorkel for your antenna rather than the little black antenna that comes out. So it has a kind of a cleaner look, and they all come with your spoiler, which just maintains that really sporty look down the vehicle. Now when you open up the hatch, it's really nice. I've went ahead and dropped down the passenger rear side so you can see, or the driver rear side I should say, so you can see that 60-40 split. When you open it up in the back, you'll have the same compartment space as before, but one thing that I like about the design is you can actually pull this thing out and put it down to where you can get another 2 to 3 inches of cargo room from bottom to top. So if you want to adjust that to get a little bit more space, if you have something taller to get inside, it's very easy to adjust. And last thing I want to show you is inside you actually have a full-size spare tire with the jack, and you don't have to go underneath the car. And then the second benefit is the tire isn't getting weatherized from the outside, for being underneath the vehicle, which is most common with most SUVs. Okay, so getting into the driver front seats of the Kia Sportage, really not much difference, but just to do a recap on the features that the EX comes with, you'll have blind spot detection as a standard option. It of course always has the push button start with the smart key technology. Not to mention you have drive modes, eco, sport, and normal mode to maximize your efficiency with interstate driving or aggressive driving in through the mountains or hills. It does have all-wheel drive, so for that reason this will have all-wheel lock, which will lock in all 4 of your wheels to get the same power and torque distributed to you at the same time in the event that you're driving in really tough conditions. You do have dual climate zone as a standard feature for EX. You have the standard heated seats, and you also have the standard option of the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay that Kia has really implemented into all of their vehicles now. All right, everybody, well, it's time to go. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate you taking a look. If there's anything else you want to look at, you can always find all of our videos and information on our website at edwardskia.net. Otherwise, come and take a look yourself in person, or you feel free to call Edwards Kia, Council Bluffs, Iowa, 712-366-9481. Be sure to ask for Kyle McKinney.